Hey sports fans, welcome back to the Foolish Show. Of course, I am Foolish Phil. I wanted to give you some thoughts after the Detroit Tigers wrapped up their weekly or midweek series here versus the New York Yankees. At least they salvaged the last game, the matinee, and obviously the theme of this three-game set, again, is a few things. One, the top story, cool story. Miguel Cabrera is so close to 3,000 hits. He had, I think, 3 for 3 last night. He was one hit shy of the 3,000 magical mark. He didn't get a hit the last at bat. Today he was 0 for 3 with a couple Ks. And the story, of course, is that, Miggy was coming up with 8th inning, second and third. Runners were on second and third. First base is open. And it's a left-handed pitcher versus right-handed Miguel Cabrera. And the next batter is Meadows, who's a left-handed bat. And so baseball-wise, it was the correct play to intentionally walk Miggy, who is, he's hitting over 300 so far this year. He's seeing the ball really well, it seems, I think, and all that. So it's the right play to intentionally walk Miggy. But, of course, the fans do not care about baseball strategy. And they just rain down the boos on the Yankees. And that was hilarious, and you could just hear it. But it's baseball. But you know what? That just tells you two things. One, the fans are really into the game. And two, they care. Right? They really care. They wanted to see Miggy get another at bat. And to defend the Yankees, yes, you were setting up a lefty-lefty matchup. You're down by 1 run, 1-0. You totally are going for the win. It's the smart, right manager decision to intentionally walk him. Happily, the Tigers were able to get a bloop double by Meadows. It is. I think it is Meadows. Or Matthews. Oh, it is Meadows. He's a new guy that just got, just at the start of the season, so I'm sorry. Meadows got the bloop double. Get 2 insurance runs there. The Tigers end up winning 3-0. So just really good there. Obviously, it's going to be Miggy watch. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Tigers are going to be home hosting Colorado in some interleague games here this weekend. Going to be nice, warm series, too. So hopefully there'll be some good crowds starting tomorrow. And then the weekend's going to be, I think, in the 70s, maybe pushing 80. Oh, that's going to feel nice. But hopefully there'll be some big crowds, and hopefully Miggy will get it. I'm kind of worried, if that's even a thing here, that Miggy's just going to kind of go into a shell and kind of a funk here. He had that when he, was going for 500 home runs. A.J. Hinch sat him down on the road. He was 1 home run short. And then he had the whole homestand. I think it was a 2-series homestand, like 7 games. Maybe he played 6 or something because, a day off or something. But he didn't get it, and he had to get the 500th home run in Toronto, as I recall. So I really hope that Miggy can just get a hit tomorrow at home, in front of the home crowd, and get it over with. Because I think once he does that, then he's going to be a valuable bat again. Because just get that hit. It's a milestone. Yay, celebrate him, celebrate the achievement. But we need you clear thinking, Miggy, so that your bat is valuable. The second big thing, though, that I want to point out again is the Detroit Tigers bats have been terribly ineffective this year. I mean, they had lots of hits versus New York, but not a lot of runs. At least today they had a few hits. But yesterday I think they almost had double-digit hits and only had 3 runs. They were vastly out-hitting the Yankees. At one point I think there was like 9-2 or 3, and they were trailing 3-1 yesterday. And again, the cold bats. Cold bats is the big theme of this season, and maybe it's partially because Baez is out, right? He's your number 3 hitter. He's the guy that maybe is going to stir the pot, right? The cup of coffee, get it going and all that. He's out, and so the bats have just been cold. I mean, they had 2 runs and 3 runs and 3 runs in these 3 games versus the Yankees. They're like, you got to get 4 or 5 runs a game to have a realistic chance to win a series. Tigers didn't do that. They only get 1 win. They're 5-7 on the year. Okay, I mean, honestly, if you tell me they'd be 5-7, just 2 games under 500, 2 weeks into the season, I'd be like, okay, that's, I'm hoping that they'll be an above 500 team this year. And there's hope. There's potential. At least I see it, right? They seem to be playing pretty good defense. I know Baez was leading his position last year in runs saved, so it'd be great to get him back. But the injuries are really something that's concerning me. Obviously, you got Spencer Turnbull. He's on the 60-day DL, starting pitcher there. Javi Baez, your one of your big free agency signings. He's on the 10-day DL. He got hurt like the first game, I think it was, on the walk-off double. He got, or single, whatever it ended up being. But, you know, he got injured in the celebration on his thumb. His thumb's still not going. He's on the 10-day DL. Casey Mize, his elbow, 10-day DL. That's not good when your pitcher's on the injured list with an elbow problem. Not good. Matt Manning just went on for the 10-day DL, and Ronnie Garcia's on the day-to-day. And 3 of those 4 guys are pitchers. Luckily, with this late season start, Major League Baseball is letting teams have a bigger bullpen, right? So they have more arms in there. So maybe the Tigers can survive this, but you're definitely having some guys who are pitching that you didn't expect to have on your starting or your 40-man roster, right? And so, yeah, it's going to be kind of hard to keep this momentum going or to build any momentum when you're down 2 starting pitchers and your number 3 hitter. So it'll be interesting to see how they go against Colorado. I don't know much about Colorado offhand. They're not playing in Coors Field, I don't think, so that at least it won't be, needing the humidor for the baseballs and all that. So, again, the Tigers lose a series 2-1, fall 5 to 7, 5 and 7, there's the word, on the season, 2 games under. If you have any thoughts, please put them in the box below. And do you think Miggy is going to get the 3,000th hit tomorrow? And just personally, I think he's going to get the 3,000th hit and his 600th double on the same one. That's just it. I'm calling it right now. His next hit is going to be a double to join that exclusive club. Hey, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. As always, go Blue and go Tigers.